So you have your Raspberry Pi and you have your micro SD card. Now what? Hey everybody, Steve Perry here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your Raspberry Pi 3. Here's what we'll do. Flash the Raspbian Stretch OS image onto a micro SD card, then boot up the Raspberry Pi and change the default settings. This video accompanies part 1 of my IoT home automation tutorial series available at IBM Developer Works. A link to the tutorial series is in the video description. The first thing you need to do is download the latest Raspbian Stretch OS image from raspberrypi.org. Open a web browser and go to raspberrypi.org/downloads/Raspbian, spelled R-A-S-P-B-I-A-N. Click on the download zip link under Download Stretch with Desktop. The image I'm downloading for this video is just under 2 gigabytes in size, so it'll take several minutes to download. Once the download finishes, make sure to verify the checksum. Looks like they match. So we're good to go. Next, flash the OS image onto a micro SD card. For this video, I'll use Etcher. It's free and super easy to use. To download Etcher, go to etcher.io and click on the download that matches your platform. To install on Mac, I'll use Homebrew. From a terminal window, I'll enter brew cask install Etcher. And Etcher is now installed on my Mac. If you're running on Windows, be sure to visit the installation instructions available at github.com/resin-io/Etcher. Now you're ready to start Etcher and flash the OS image onto the micro SD card you'll use to boot your Pi. First, insert the micro SD card into the SD card adapter, then insert the adapter into your computer. Start Etcher and click the Select Image dialog. Navigate to the folder where you downloaded the image and click Open. Next, select the drive that corresponds to the micro SD card you inserted. Then click Flash. It takes several minutes to flash the image to the micro SD card, including a verification step that Etcher runs to make sure the image was written correctly. Once it finishes, you can safely eject the card and boot up your Raspberry Pi. First, insert the micro SD card with the Raspbian OS image into the micro SD slot, which is located on the bottom of the Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. The card will only fit one way, so if you're having trouble seating the card, don't force it. Make sure the contacts on the micro SD card are facing upward towards the bottom of the Pi board, and the card should easily slide into place. Connect the mouse, keyboard, monitor, and last, connect the power supply to begin the boot process. When the Raspberry Pi boots, you'll see some raspberries at the top of the screen, then a welcome screen, and then you'll be logged in automatically. Let's change a few things. To do that, click on the Raspberry icon in the top left corner of the screen, then choose Preferences, Raspberry Pi Configuration. And a dialog opens that has all sorts of options. First, let's change the default password, which is Raspberry, by the way. Type in the new password, then again to confirm, and click OK. Now, disable the auto login. Just uncheck As Current User next to Auto Login. Next, enable SSH access. Click on the Interfaces tab, choose the Enabled Radio button next to SSH. Click OK for these options to take effect. Remember, the next time you start your Raspberry Pi, you'll need to use the password you just set. Now let's connect your Raspberry Pi to your Wi-Fi network. If you're connecting directly through the Ethernet port, you can skip this step. Click on the network icon in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Choose the Wi-Fi network you want to connect to. Enter the pre-shared key for that network and click OK. Once connected, float your mouse over the network icon and you should see a message indicating a successful connection. And now your Raspberry Pi is set up and ready to go. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Steve Perry. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. So long.